Hello, and today I'm with Kim Gieske, the HR Director of Planet Organic. So Kim, what's been your biggest HR challenge at Planet Organic?
I would say being part of the team that implemented the big culture change when I joined here 7 years ago.
And how did you do that?
It was quite a detailed process. So when I arrived, the company had just been saved from the brink of bankruptcy. So everybody was feeling quite nervous and on edge, and also there are a number of people concerns as well. At one point, staff turnover was 120%. We had really big issues with absence and lateness, and also customers just weren't being given the attention that they deserved. So we put in place a 3-point plan, and that was all about standards, attraction and development, and then finally engagement. So the way that we went about this was that people needed to be really clear about what our expectations were. So we dressed everybody in a black uniform and asked them to put on a baseball cap. And we set guidelines around absence and lateness. We implemented something called the Bradford Factor, which was very effective actually for managing persistent short-term absence. We then went on to attraction and development. So previously, an applicant could walk into the store and be offered a job on the spot. So obviously we had to change that, and we put in place a really structured, systematic and fair assessment process that included a trial shift and also a food test, because we wanted to make sure that people knew what a celiac was and what ciabatta was as well. And then once our warm and friendly people came on board, we wanted to make sure that they had really good quality training, because it's quite a complex product range that we have here. So we trained them on delivering excellent service and tried to improve their product knowledge as much as possible. For managers, we developed a lot of management training, so we now have training around coaching, leadership and a number of other things. And then finally, the most important piece was engagement, so making people really enjoy coming to work. So we developed a system called Planet Player, where every month people can nominate their colleagues and for displaying attributes such as warmth, friendliness, hard work, teamwork. And those people that do really well at the end of the year go into a prize draw, and the best ones go on really amazing holidays. So it's been a really interesting process, but also the results have been very powerful as well. So over the last 7 years, our sales turnover has trebled. We now have 7 stores, including a particularly beautiful one on Tottenham Court Road. Staff turnover has rapidly decreased. 25% of our people grow and develop with us every year. We have some people who started as goods in receivers who are now store managers. And so the process has been really satisfying, not just from a people point of view, but also from a commercial perspective as well.
So what can other HR directors learn from this?
So I think one of the really important aspects was that when I started, I made sure I spoke to everybody in the business just to try and analyse the culture as thoroughly as possible. So directors, senior managers, store managers, but also members of the team, people who worked in the kitchens and the kitchen porters, just to get their take on what was good and what needed to be improved. I then put together a 1-year plan. And what I'd really recommend is picking off low-hanging fruit to start off with, so that you can show that you're making an impact. So when I talked about putting people into uniform, that was a very tangible result that was easy to see quite quickly. Also putting in policies around absence and lateness. People started coming to work on time, they're off sick a lot less, and that was really easy to measure. So then the recruitment and the better quality applicants and the learning and development started to slowly filter through, and we were seeing the results of that probably after about 6 months, and then the mystery shop started to improve. So make sure that you make an impact early, have a really clear strategy, and then the rest will follow.
Great. So what are your plans for Planet Organic and HR going forward?
Okay, so it's all looking very positive for Planet Organic. We plan to open more stores, improve our e-commerce presence. That part of the business is going very well. And also we have an own label, so driving the sales in that area. And then for HR, there's obviously a lot happening. Everything seems to be digitising at the moment, so we're looking at ways we can digitise recruitment, learning and development, benefits as well. But I guess the big thing has been the Brexit vote and how that's going to impact our business. A substantial proportion of our people come from the EU, and this is potentially going to cause a skills gap. So the way that we're planning to try and fill that is through the apprenticeship scheme. Obviously we all have to pay into the apprenticeship levy, and we're planning to hire a large number of school leavers to train them as customer service trainees. So I guess those are our key plans for this year.
Thank you, Kim.
Pleasure.